overview of ERP. And as a part of this video, we are going to cover below topics: what is ERP, significance for business, and modules and functionalities, benefits on ERP, and conclusion. So basically, ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. It is just a software where it integrates various business activities. Like if you take an example of any business, for that matter, Amazon, Flipkart, any e-commerce production manufacturing company, right? So they have a number of departments. So basically, they need to have one ERP or one such software which integrates the business activities of each and every department, and it helps for business to take decisions easily. So let's see what all modules that and what is the significance of having an ERP for any business for that matter. So rather than having a multiple softwares for each and every functionality, like accounts payable, receivable, general ledger, right? So it is good that if they have any one ERP which supports or which integrates activities of all departments, so that it will be easy for them to understand in whatever the activities that are taking place in department wise, right? So that is one of the most important significant of having an ERP. And here, if you observe any business for that matter, as I discussed previously, for example, there are multiple more departments like finance, purchasing department will be there, manufacturing department will be there, MRP, it's an inventory related, warehouse, CRM, HR department, right? So instead of having multiple departments, if an ERP supports all these modules, then it is very easy, and it definitely helps an organization to maintain one software for all departments. So basically, for example, as you know, we discussed, multiple departments will be there, right? So even within finance module, finance department basically. So finance department has they'll be doing a lot of activities on the daily business, like handling recording their financial transactions. It might be accounting related, budgeting, financial reports, right? So there are a lot of activities that involves a day to day business of day-to-day activities in the finance department. And accordingly, HR department will be there, who takes care of employee related, payment related, and then his salaries, and then issuing their performance relieving. All there are any activities that are related to employee welfare, all such recordings, or all such transactions, any details that are required with respect to employees, right? So of course, there are a number of different softwares are there, but it is better if they have any one ERP which supports these activities like finance, HR, inventory, production related. If it is a production or manufacturing company, so they do have a number of such activities, right, where they need to plan their production, sales orders, purchase orders. If it is an inventory, they'll have to understand what is the what is the demand they're expecting seasonal wise. All such details they need to have. In order to have all such details, it is suggested to have a one ERP which supports multiple such modules or functionalities. So this is just an example, but there are different types of activities, and depends on the nature of the business. So what is the advantage of having all this data? Basically, when I say data from multiple departments, if you have the details or easy access to the data which coordinates or which is connected, right? So obviously, if it is a company, the financial data or else any HR related, any inventory related, all this data, one somewhat the other way, it is directly connected with the customer, indirectly or directly. So it is more beneficial for any organization to have an access to the data. So let's say if any customer, if they want to assess the business, how is the business going on, or how much revenue they're generating there, and what is their expected revenue, there are a lot of such things they need to plan, right? So if they have the data, how do they get the data of the customer, or how do they analyze the data? That obviously that depends on their sales history, all right. So similarly, they should have a centralized data where with it connects the financial entries or any their purchase orders, sales orders, manufacturing. All these are end of the day, it is connected to the end of the direct the end customer. So ERP, the advantage of having one single ERP instead of having multiple ERPs, it consolidate it helps organization to have a centralized data, so that it helps management to take decisions as well as data accuracy as well, rather than having multi where if you assume that you are using multiple softwares. For sales order you are using one software, and for purchase order if you are using one software, so to gather the data or to integrate it is going to be very difficult. So that's the reason it is suggested, or most of the big companies, right? So they look for an ERP which has got functionalities or which supports the functionalities of most of the commonly used modules. And of course, nowadays most of the companies, they, of course, the data is available, but how do they want to analyze? So if you look at, there are a lot of insights, real time insights in it. On a single click, they want, if they, if customer want, if the company wants to know what is the stock available, right, in terms of charts or in terms of any bar diagrams, a lot of visually, rather than having the complex excel data or something. Nowadays with the help of AI tools and artificial intelligence, a lot of tools are there, right? Like Power BI, Power Automate, a lot of integration, lot of reporting tools are there. So if ERP supports such real time tools or real time reporting tools, then it would help the stakeholders, basically the top management company, right, to take well informed decisions, or they can plan their business decisions. And also, if as soon as whenever, let's say for example, if there is any sale that is happening during year end or anywhere, right, so they need to have an instant data, what is the stock and what is the total number of sales, what is the total number of orders. So all these will call it as a real time insights. If you place any order from any, of course nowadays uh, food delivery apps are most popular, right? As soon as you just place an order, immediately you will see what is happening, who is, like, what is the stage currently, whether the restaurant has accepted the order, whether they're preparing. All these will call it as a real time insights. All these are upgrade, all these latest features are available in ERP. So that is most important aspect before you choose any such ERP. And as we continue, as we discussed, right from the beginning, the most the important or the requirement to have a, you know, ERP is to, for the stakeholders, that is a top level management company, so that they can, it will help them to streamline the process. Obviously, if it is a if the coordination between multiple departments is good, obviously that will definitely save their resources in terms of having resource unutilized resources, right? So they will also, it will also help them to take well informed decisions. Also they can analyze the supplies data, customers data, like what kind of the supplies they have, what kind of customers they are, or reason wise. All these details can be uh, you will get one, if you have a one integrated ERP, you will with the help of real time insights or any artificial intelligence tools or like Power BI, or within the function with by adding a lot of functionalities and features of that particular ERP, you can take a decision to have a good supplies, or choosing a good supplies, or reaching, focusing on potential customers. So all these things are possible if you have a good ERP. So it also helps, it also helps the sales and marketing team, right? Because they are the backbone of any of the business, where they get the customers, they focus on the customers point of view, as well as they reach out to customers. A lot of any direct connection that happens with the customer is with the help of sales and marketing team, right? So this is also one of the nowadays, without having the sales and marketing team, you will not you cannot even imagine how any business it works. So this is, apart from this, as I mentioned, it depends on the nature of the business and number of departments are there. So this is all about the ERP. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next videos.